Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. And here we can check out the story for Bojan Bogdanovic.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. The front court is Rizushea and Johnson. Young and Bogdanovic are the guards. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot. And for the Warriors, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, filling out the middle. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead. Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Bogdanovic against Hield. Bogdanovic, no luck. Now here's Hield. He's tightly guarded. Rizushea with it. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here we go. Kuminga the pass to Hield with the second effort. And Kuminga with the lay-in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
No good on the triple. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hield finds Jackson Davis. Hield outside. Offensive rebound. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Impressive display of focus there from Hield. Never lost sight of the rim.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Just 3 to shoot. Young, good.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Jackson Davis. And here is Kuminga. Now Wiggins. And it's Rizushea with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 4. Wide open look. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I love the lack of hesitation from Rizushea on the pull-up. The rookie saw his chance there and took it.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. Kuminga sends a screen for Wiggins. Drills it from outside.
And that kick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Riza. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Back to Young. It's stolen by Curry. The finish, and Curry throws it down.
And all the way, Curry outplaying everyone on the floor.
The Hawks trail by 7. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
A moment now to see the numbers for Buddy Hield. Putting up about 10 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, and talking to his coach, this team expects more from him. And that's a good problem to have as a player. It means your team believes in your abilities.
On defense, Golden State, they lead by 7. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Warriors leading by 5. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Launches it from deep. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Young drives in. There's the 3. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Okongwu. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far. Hield outside. Back to Curry. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Now here's Hield. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. Pass to Johnson. And last season, Jalen Johnson saw a huge leap in playing time and his production.
Yeah, look, he was one of the most improved players in this league. You know, came in as a great athlete, but then has really learned how to play the game, how to get to high percentage shots, how to get on the glass, and especially how to defend.
Yeah, his improvement has been off the charts.
Sure has.
First free throw is good, and the Warriors making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And this past offseason, Stan, was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Warriors leading by 3. Schroeder passes to Kuminga. Hunter with it, now guarded by Schroeder. Here's Okongwu. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Kuminga. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Here's Young, following the basket by Stephen Curry. A 3 from Bogdanovic. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Golden State's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Wiggins kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Now, here's Okongwu. Jackson Davis defending. Young, no good. Warriors leading by 3.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Young. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league and three-point shooting.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Schroeder hits them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Young against Curry. Johnson sends the screen for Young. Johnson's shot is off.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Bogdanovic. Banked in off the glass. Bogdanovic has got 7 points in the game.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovic spots a lane, he attacks it.
And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his first foul. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Wiggins. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Daniels, he's checked in for Jalen Johnson. Schroeder kicks to Green. Clock at 4. A 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. The Hawks, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Young outside. Hunter against Green, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, the Warriors. 6-point game. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovic. Pass to Young. 4 on the shot clock. It's blocked.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Now here's Curry. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The Hawks trail by 9. Pass to Hunter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. And both free throws good for Hunter.
Look, he's a lengthy wing who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Hunter has a lot of value in this league.
Now here's Green. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. He lobs it up. It's deflected. Fast break. Here we go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, credit the quick hands of Dyson Daniels. He gets the steal that gets them out on the break.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Curry against Young. Outside, Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. Young finds Hunter. It doesn't go for him.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Nobody near Schroeder. They grabbed their own miss. Green. Hunter with some nice defense. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 7. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Well, in terms of where they sit in the league, these teams are both in the middle of the pack, but both are looking to take the next step.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thanks, Kevin. There's some early season activity going on in LA as the Lakers are already making moves. They've done something that has sent shockwaves around the league. They've acquired MVP caliber talent Luka Doncic. And this has been circulating for a while now that they were targeting this multi-dimensional guard, but now it's instantly become a reality, and it changes everything about the outlook moving forward for this team.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. And he's able to get it back.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
From 8, and again, it's Atlanta.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
The Warriors lead. Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. And now Young running the floor all by himself. So they take the lead. Young's got 5 now.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Here's Curry. He has 7. Green with a screen on Young. On its way from Curry for 2, and the jumper is on the mark. He's got 9. Jonathan Kuminga has been on display for the Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter is out there with Johnson. Then it's Daniels, then it's Nance, and it's Puffkin in at the 1 spot. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. Mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
Quick burst in close from Daniels for the bucket.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Daniels. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now, here's Johnson. Last game with 30 points, and they pick up 2.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Daniels. And here's Looney. Still without a basket. And that one, good. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Buffkin. He's guarded by Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th rebound in this one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Now, here's Hunter. 9 points last game out. Here's Johnson. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Warriors with some changes. Kuminga's come in for Looney, and it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Podziemski. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Schroeder kicks to Wiggins. Reza Shea with the steal. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Connects from three-point range. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Reza Shea wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Kuminga. 11 points in the game. Reza Shea with the steal. In the corner, Daniels. Lays it up and banks it in. Daniels has got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Fultz, he's checked in for the Warriors. And it's time for a look at our rookie leaderboard to see which rookies have been the most dangerous scorers in the league over the last 10 games. Third is Zaccharie Risacher.
He's really showing what he can do. I mean, providing an impressive knack offensively for a first-year player.
The Warriors trailing. Fultz looking around. Pass to Green. Wiggins outside. Here's Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Wiggins missing. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. It's good from long range.
A catch-and-shoot specialist, Reza Shea, thrives in that role.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Warriors trail by 4. To halt the run. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Young's checked in. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 6-point game. They need this one. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Wiggins has got 6.
And that's a comfortable spot for Wiggins. He has a great feel for that corner 3.
Let's get an update on Schroeder. What's the status, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. It's tough news for the momentum of the team at this stage of the season. That's all we've got from now. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Here's Green, following the bucket by the Hawks. Count it, good. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Intelligent call there by Green, using the pick and roll to shake up the defense and find a shot.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. Young against Curry. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's good. At that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Kuminga against Johnson. Green with a screen on Johnson. Here's Kuminga. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lets it go from deep. Wiggins with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Curry. The rebound by Johnson.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Young's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They get it back, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Wiggins. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Hunter's checked in. That free throw good from Nance. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do?
The Hawks leading by 7. Pass to Rizachet. Bogdanovich wide open. That 3 off the mark. The Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by Curry. 15 points for Jonathan Kuminga. And Young kicks to Hunter. Now Rizachet. He's got 8. Schroeder looking around. Pass to Kuminga. Nance against Green. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Curry finds Green. Up again. The Hawks leading. Here's Rizachet. Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder for three. DeAndre Hunter, and that's good. Hunter's got 7.
And Hunter can really do damage from deep. The defense has to get out on him.
On its way from Curry for 2. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Drives to the hoop. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Curry. Young with the steal. Moving it up. Hunter, the pass to Young. And good that time. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, selfless play by Hunter to give it up to his man in space.
Outside Kuminga. And stolen by Hunter. Young, good. And that's 11 points for Trae Young.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now, here's Kuminga. He's got 15. Young against Curry. Shot clock at 6. Down low. It's stolen by Nance. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, a little too aggressive there trying to stop Hunter.
The Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And the first one at the line is good.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Green, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Both shots good from the stripe.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Outside Curry. 12 seconds left in the first half. From the arc. And so it's Atlanta up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes, and guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. But if we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front? A lot of moves around the NBA, and of course, one trade that got vetoed. Shaq and Kenny's trade in our fantasy basketball league.
That trade had no business being vetoed. Collusion, I say. Collusion, collusion, collusion.
How does it even work, Ernie? Does the rest of the league vote on it?
The commissioner decides if it passes or not. In this case, that would be me. Vetoed. Oh. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Golden State Warriors.
They got to tighten things up, man. Turnovers has been a major problem. I'm surprised to see such a lack of focus from them.
This is what they're hearing in the locker room. Concentrate, fellas.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Jonathan Kuminga has been exceptional here, guys.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The athletic front court pair, Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And here are the Warriors now, following the 3 by Atlanta. Kuminga against Johnson. Pass to Wiggins. And it's Risa Shea with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 15. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Now Bogdanovich. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. Bogdanovich, no luck. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Curry. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lobbed up there for Johnson. It's stolen by Kuminga. Wiggins finds Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And just so crafty on the drive. Curry excels at getting the D to hit him in these situations.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And he makes the first. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
That one misses. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
For Atlanta, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Warriors trail by 15. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
And let's check out the stats for Johnson. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
And watching Steph go to work is watching a living legend. Already one of the best to ever do it, and he is still adding to his resume.
And both free throws good for Curry. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
One of the elite scorers in this league. Trae Young with another big night. He is relentless.
Now here's Hield. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Curry finds Kuminga. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Count the basket. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Hield. Kuminga with a wide open look. And the Warriors miss again.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Young looking around. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Two on the clock from deep three-point territory.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Higgins outside. They kick out to Hield. Shoots from out on the wing. He knocks it down. Hield's got his second basket of the night.
And smart decision by Hield. Surveys the defense and then just takes it himself.
Now, here's Okongwu. Defense right on him. And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. And Zaccharie Risacher, number 2.
And you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Okongwu. Warriors trail by 17. Wiggins outside. Risacher with the steal. Jumps up. And the dunk by Risacher.
And Risacher is having himself a game. Everything is coming together for the young fella.
Hield outside. Back to Curry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, easy call.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The first one falls. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And both free throws good for Curry. Atlanta leading by 17. Pass to Reza Shea. Back to Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And he knocks down the first one. And making his third All-Star appearance last season, Trae Young, a guy who is filled with so much skill in elite play.
Well, look, Trae Young may be as much fun to watch, Kevin, as any player in this league. With his quickness, with his shooting range, and he is as creative a passer as anyone I have ever seen.
He is fun to watch, isn't he?
He really is.
Now here's Wiggins. He has 6. Curry, wide open, trains the three-pointer. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Young with no one around. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Wiggins with it. They kick out to Hield. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Hield's got 8.
A catch and shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Curry. He's got 23. It's tipped and stolen by Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young against Curry. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Can't cash in from close range.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside, Kuminga. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now, here's Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Hield. Going inside, and then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reza Shea. Free throw drops for Hield.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Warriors. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We'll take a look at the Hawks. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Now, here is Young. He's got 19. Good.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Young against Curry. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Young. Basket counts. Young's got 23 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Bogdanovich, no luck. Warriors trail by 16. Wiggins with it, guarded by Hunter. It's stolen by Johnson. Young against Schroeder. Johnson. The shot that time, not on target. Nice defense from Kuminga. Schroeder against Young. Schroeder kicks to Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Jonathan Kuminga. Nancy's checked in for the Hawks. Dyson Daniels comes in for Bogdanovich. Now, here is Young. 23 points in the game. Nance a screen on Curry. In the corner, it's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game.
The corner, one of Hunter's favorite spots.
Here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. Inside, it's stolen by Nance. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Daniels, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Green with a screen for Curry. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Young, here we go. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 25 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Curry. He's got 25 over Young. Curry, that's good.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
56 seconds left in the third. Young drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 27.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Tough to recover when you continue to turn the basketball over at this rate.
The Warriors making a switch here. Heald's checked in. Reza Shea, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 21. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Johnson against Wiggins. with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
Riza with it. He's against Wiggins. Johnson's shot is off. Outside, Green from downtown. No good there. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. A terrific quarter for him, and now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Riza. Nance out there with Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the point guard position. Pass to Kuminga. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Riza. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Healed outside. Pass to Podziemski. And here is Kuminga. Covered by Hunter. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Just 2 to shoot. And that one's good. Schroeder. The Hawks leading by 21. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. They get the rebound. Here's Nance. No good. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Podziemski on the wing. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote. And that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel. And, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public. And a lot of times, voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
And here are the Warriors now after the basket by Atlanta. Floats it up for Kuminga. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Riza. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Riza-Shay's got 19 points.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie Riza looking comfortable operating inside.
Pass to Green. And here is Hield. Now here's Kuminga. Covered by Hunter. And the Warriors miss again.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Now Bogdanovich. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team. also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right, with the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
Now here's Nance after the miss from Buddy Hield. No good on the three.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Daniels. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Risacher. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Risacher is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Risacher. And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Kuminga. Wiggins comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And Curry subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Nance. Jalen Johnson comes in for Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Bogdanovich. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Atlanta with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Okongwu with a screen on Curry. Throws it up high, and Okongwu slams it in.
Well, that's Trae Young's strength, working that pick and roll to perfection.
The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Hield. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And that one falls for Jackson-Davis. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
The Hawks leading by 23. Pass to Risacher. From 15 feet away, the shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 22 points for Risacher.
Risacher has everything you need to be a great mid-range shooter. He stays on balance, can rise above defenders, and has that high release point. He's got the total package.
Now here's Wiggins. Daniels with it, now defended by Wiggins. Second shot opportunity. Daniels, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Jackson Davis can't get it to go.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Risacher, covered by Wiggins. Puts it up. And it's Risacher missing. The Warriors shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And he lobs it up toward the rim and taken away by Johnson. Here's Young. Lays it in off the breakaway. Young's got 31.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Back to Curry. They could use a bucket. Rebound by the Hawks. Daniels has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 assists now tonight.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. And that one falls for Jackson Davis. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generations. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
Now here's Hield. Kuminga. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Curry. The shot. Young's shot is off. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Capella sends it back.
An emphatic block by Capella, using his size and strength to shut the offense down.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. The Warriors shooting in the 4th quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Pass to Jackson Davis. Kuminga against Nance. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks making a switch here. So it's the Hawks now. Now, here is Young. Hunter with a screen on Curry. Here's Young, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And now, let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Curry. 6 to shoot. Floats one up. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Larry Nance is checked in for Atlanta.
Yeah, and you know, Young gets to the line as much as any small guard.
Healed outside. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Nance sets a screen for Young. Lob pass to Capella. Young finds Capella. Hunter down low. He's against Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, if you're looking for someone to make things happen at the offensive end, Trae Young's the guy you want.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
And so Young nails them both. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? We want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Wiggins, covered by Hunter. Here's Bufkin. Here is Nance. Hunter with it. Now Capella. It's intercepted. Wiggins left side. Curry on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 30.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's Bufkin. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do